What up, what up, what up? It's Shit Talking Tuesday. We're your hosts, Miriah and Ty. Ty, happy Tuesday. Good to see you. How you doing?
Good to see you. I'm doing good. How are you doing this fine afternoon?
Hanging in, hanging in. The huge.
Oh, we can do.
Yep.
Yup.
Chat, what's up? Happy Shit Talking Tuesday. I hope you guys have had a great start to your week. Hope you kicked ass today. Hello, Ariel. What's up? We're going to do duck races today. So as
Woo-hoo.
you enter, if you would like to be a part of it, drop the duck emoji into the chat so I can get your name entered into there. We will be giving away, we got a numbered Dre Greenlaw. We have a numbered Jacob Cowing. Saying, two of our old guys, figure we'll show them some love today. We got Elite Deck, Debo Samuel. And then we have, I love this card, Stellar Rookies for Ricky Pearsall. It's like
That one's
checkered.
dope. Wow, yeah. That is really cool.
And it's red too, so it like matches. Very nice. Alberto! Dipshit yo ass, motherfucker. What's up, Tommy? Don Throwback, what's good? Rob D, what's good? Drop those duck emojis in the chat if you want to be a part of the duck races and giveaways today. Don, I got you in there. Well, I got your name down. I'm going, once I get the whole list, I'm going to assign numbers. That's how we're going to do it. And I already checked. It lets me enter how many ever, so I don't have to break it into.
Oh, you don't have to break it up into heats like we did last time. That's cool. That's good.
Tommy,
makes life easier.
A motherfucking duck. Do you see right here? Do you know how to read, buddy? You see on the screen that little duck emoji? Thank you.
Some people can't get right.
I know. I got you. Tommy, I got you. Pain in the ass. Like what? Jason, what's good?
What's good?
All right. So yeah, I'm old. I can't read that small.
Gotta get you some readers.
I feel that. I definitely feel that. Let me pull up a few things that's happened that we can get into. First things first. Let's talk about Jordan Mason being traded to the Vikings. Now, the 49ers had placed a second round tender on him. However, a team was able to offer something else, work out a trade package with the 49ers and yada yada. Well, that's what ended up happening. And I love this for both the 49ers and for Jordan Mason, I guess, / the Vikings. I don't really care about the Vikings, but for Jordan Mason. So the fact that Jordan Mason, the Vikings signed him to a 2-year deal worth up to $12 million with over $7 million guaranteed, from being an undrafted guy to making now over $7 million guaranteed. Like, that's great. Like, I'm so happy for him, and you're going to a team that, like, hopefully you're not going to be sitting on the bench. Like, they just paid you, like they're paying you to be their guy, right? And we obviously know the 49ers have not used him unless absolutely necessary. And it could have been another season of that where who knows if he would have gotten any playing time, right? So the fact the 49ers were able to get something for him, it looks like they got a 2026, so not in this year's draft, next year's draft, a 6th round pick. And then they swapped picks with the Vikings in this year's draft. We had pick 187, they had pick 160, and we swapped. So now we have 160 and they have 187. So we move up, a little bit in this year's draft, and then we gain an extra, late round pick in next year's draft. So I'm fine with that. Like I said, an undrafted guy, like, to turn it into any kind of picks, like, hello, especially for a guy that's probably not going to get that much use anyways. So, I'm super happy for him. I hope that, he's able to go over there and, show the world what he's capable of. I hope he stays healthy. And, as long as we're not playing them, I wish him all the absolute best. And shout out to the Vikings for actually taking a chance on him and, giving him money. Like, that's a nice
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah, I echo the same things. He's a guy that we pounded the table since he was a rookie to get more snaps, get more run, and we just never saw him. We saw him in like little sprinkles here and there, and that's it. But we demanded he get on the field some. And due to Christian McCaffrey's injury this year, he got on the field.
Yep.
And damn it, did he show out.
Mm-hmm.
He played so well. So, it's good to see. Personally, I know for us fans, it's like, yes, we were right. He should have been getting more run all this time. But from the business side of it, I understand. Just like we saw how good he was, the rest of the league saw how good he was. So had he hit free agency, we wouldn't have been able to afford him.
Right.
There's no way we could have signed him to something. So you move him for some value, for a pick. And it's just good business to do what John Lynch did. I mean, like you said, he was undrafted.
Yeah.
We got him for free. And to get him for a pick and to move up in the draft as well, it's a win-win situation. So it's good. Like I said, like you said, I'm happy for him. I'm happy a team is giving him a shot. I know he won't be RB1, but I believe he'll split carries with Aaron Jones there. It won't be a situation like here where we got CMC, so just put Jordan Mason and every other running back on the shelf.
Yeah.
See ya, bye-bye.
It's like legit split work.
Yeah. He'll get legit split carries, right? Like, I'm sure Aaron Jones will get the bulk of them, but he will get his fair share. Yeah, he will get his fair share. So I'm happy he's in a good situation. Like you said,
30. Aaron Jones is 30, so
yeah, he's up there.
Yeah.
So and it's susceptible to injury. At this point in his career,
that's old.
Yeah. So as long as he can show out, as long as it's not against us. Like if we meet them in the playoffs or something, we don't like you no more. It's just the way it goes.
Hopefully that's the day that Aaron Jones gets all the carries and you just sit on the bench and watch. But yeah, like Alberto was saying, to move up, I didn't know the exact amount, but 27 spots for an undrafted guy. Plus, you're getting the 6th round draft pick for next year's draft. Like, yeah. And like I seen so many fans like complaining about this shit, and it was just like I swear, no matter what the trade is, we could have got a 1st round pick for the guy, and they would have found something to complain about. It's just like,
why you give away our weapon? Why you do this? Like, it would have happened. Yeah, exactly.
And like Alberto said too, like I believe this as well. I truly believe that he would have been RB3 if he would have stayed with the 49ers.
Yeah. I think they're very high on Garendo.
Yes.
And what he brings to the table in the passing game.
And I bet they draft a running back this year too.
Mm-hmm.
so he could have moved to 4th. Who knows?
And like
for some reason, I don't know, it was blocking or lack thereof blocking. Kyle didn't like him as much as the fans liked him. So
yeah, exactly. And that's from day one.
Yeah.
Like I remember that game in Chicago, that rainy game, week 1 in Chicago.
Yeah.
And I was there. And it's like
was that
muddy field.
Trey's first start or
Trey's first start,
yeah.
Against Justin Fields and muddy field. It was a perfect just grind it out, run the ball game. And I remember like in preseason, we saw how hard Jordan Mason ran. And we was excited for that. and it was like a perfect game for him. And I remember the whole game, he was standing up, just standing right next to the coaches with his helmet in hand, just like, please put me in, right? Ready to go. And they never used him. And it was like, geez. It was like, you think on a day like this, they'd be like, all right, put the young guy in, let him get a carrier too, rest Christian McCaffrey. Like, we don't want to burn him out on week 1. Nothing. And that's been the way it's been here. So
yeah, very strange.
Yeah.
But we know that's how Kyle is. Like, there's just certain players that we may think they're, from what we see, you know, like, man, this player deserves more opportunities. He's a dog, you know. But for some reason, Kyle's just like, nope.
Yep.
Or, you know, it's the other way around to where we're like, God, this guy's like ass. Why did he keep getting all these fucking opportunities? And like Kyle's like obsessed with the players, you know, and just like, oh my God. What's up, media? What's up, Kenny? If you guys want to be entered into the duck races, drop a duck emoji into the chat. I'll get you in there. We're giving away a numbered Dre Greenlaw, a numbered Jacob Cowing. We got an elite deck, Debo Samuel, and stellar rookies, Ricky Pearsall. So drop those duck emojis in the chat if you would like to get in there. Ronnie Bell, yeah. There's just some guys like, so annoying. Media, I got you. Yeah. I saw that you asked about this Alberto, and this was what our next topic was. I don't know if I don't want to butcher his name. I don't know if it's Siren or Siran.
Yeah.
So chat if anybody like knows for sure. But yeah, Siren, I'll just say Siren for now. Neil. He's from played in with the Dolphins last. He also played for the Buffalo Bills. One of the 49ers, one of the Dolphins beat writers or, you know, media members, whatever the hell, that covers, you know, over there, when he shared the news of the 49ers signing this guy, he called him a special teams ace.
I saw that too.
So, you know, I find that very interesting that the 49ers continue to beef up and make changes to special teams. It's definitely needed. I'm trying to pull up the info right now. So, yeah, former Bills and Dolphins special teams, a 7-year NFL veteran, agrees to 2-year deal with the 49ers. It said he had, I think it was let me see. I think it was Lombardi had posted some further info about him.
Okay. Hey, Lawrence. Hey, Sin. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you guys.
Let me see. He like reshares all his shit 1,000 fucking times. So, yeah. So it says Siren Neal has delivered at least 300 special team snaps in each of his last 5 seasons in the NFL. Definitely qualifies him as an ace. He's younger than George Odom, who's scheduled to see $1 million of his salary guaranteed on April 1st. Might this be a sign 49ers are moving on there? That's what he said. And then he had posted, when newest 49er Siren Neal has filled in on defense over his NFL career, he's played slot corner. So that's where we'll list him on the depth chart. But this is primarily a special teams addition.
Okay.
So, yeah. Like I said, I don't know obviously too much about this guy, but you know, if they're calling him, the people that know him the best over there are calling him a special teams ace, by all means. Because I can't stand to look at this fucking putrid freaking special teams another fucking year. Like, it's just been this terrible. Like, when you have like one of like the 49ers, a team like this in, you know, years that we're competing and are supposed to have a good team, we shouldn't be at the bottom of the league in fucking anything. I don't care what the fuck it is. So when you have one of the worst special teams units from top to bottom, left to right, all the fucking way of the round, terrible.
There you go.
Overhaul that bitch.
There you go. Got to get it done.
Overhaul it.
Yeah, it's one thing we can all agree on. Special teams, especially kick coverage, was bad all season long. It was the worst thing about the team. And it started week 1 of preseason. We saw breakdowns. We saw one of our kickers have to make a tackle like then. Week 1 of preseason. That was a foreshadowing of things to come.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's get special teams right. It needed an overhaul, and that's what they're focused on. And it reminds me of the 2021 to 2022 offseason. Like, our special teams was ass after 2021. So the first thing they did was like, let's address special teams. And remember, that's when they brought in Ray McLeod and Odom, all of Oren Burks, all those guys to address it. You know, so it seems they're going the same route this year. It's like it's a glaring weakness that needs to happen. There's no reason why we should score, and then we're giving up a 60-yard kickoff and putting our defense in the hole right out the gate. It's unacceptable.
Disgusting.
Yeah, it's unacceptable. So,
meanwhile, we never start at anything better than the fucking 30. Like,
yeah, we're taking touchdowns every time. And when we do bring it out, we ain't getting past the 30 because the blocking isn't right, you know? Ugh. Or like Debo gets a big run and is brought back for holding. Like, it's just,
like, I couldn't fucking believe it. Like, it was like, got to the point where it's like, you can't even, I just already knew anytime there was a kickoff or the other team was kicking off or, you know, that there was going to be something I was going to be pissed off about.
Yeah, I'd be holding my breath. I'd be like, kick it out the end zone. Just kick it out the end zone. And when it didn't go, I'd be like, oh, here we go. You know, that's the way it was.
Yeah, it's terrible. Sin, what's good? Platform 246. What's good? Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you've been well. If you guys want to get into the duck races, drop a duck emoji into the live chat and I will get you in there. That's for everybody, even if you're listening and not in the chat yet and you would like to be a part of it, please do so and get in there. Corona, what's up?
What's up? The duck races are fun, so get in there.
Get in there, drop your ducks in the chat to be a part of it. I'll add you to the list. This is real quick. I'll show you guys. We got Stellar Rookies. Ricky P. We got Elite Deck. Debo. We got a numbered Jacob Cowing. And then showing love to this guy who we unfortunately lost. Our guy, Dre Greenlaw. This is a nice card too. It's on a red background. I like these a lot. That's numbered as well. Jay, what's good? All right, I see some ducks coming in. Then
what up, Papa Jay?
I got you down.
Yep.
Jay, I got you down. So far I got Don, Alberto, Tommy, Miriah, Sin, Jay, Corona. Miriah, stop it. Platform 246, Lawrence, I got you.
There you go.
All right, I'll give you guys a couple more minutes to get in there, and then we'll get that They might. They're freaking, getting rid of all the old timers. Let's talk about the next move that was kind of fucking shocking, to say the least. That was, let me tell you, when this notification came across the phone. Well, first, I already figured something was happening because George Kittle, him and Juice, they're like this, right? So he posted that picture of like them two in their suits, or like looks like they're at a wedding, one of the weddings or whatever, looking like freaking James Bond and shit. And so he posts that. So all the faithful are commenting under there, oh, we wish you luck, Juice, like acting like it's a goodbye post, right? And this is like at 10, 11 o'clock, something at night, like my time. And then Brad posted a Juice emoji at like 11 something p.m. like that night. So I'm like, oh, there, something's up. Like this guy, he's coming back. And I'm just like, why? Like, this doesn't make no sense. Like, why would you cut the guy, like crazy, right? So I'm like, maybe they're just like, maybe I'm just tripping and this isn't really what's happening. Like, because this just seems too weird. And then all of a sudden, the news comes that next morning or whatever that, Juice is back with the team on a 2-year deal. And it's just like, so much for getting younger and whatever. But so I'm going to pull up this post I had seen earlier while I get your thoughts on this. And it kind of talks about, I think supposedly, I didn't read it yet, but supposedly it talks about Juice on why and what the reason was and all this. I don't know if it was, the 49ers asked him again to take a pay cut or whatnot, and he wanted to test free agency, like to see if there was something out there for him. So, out of respect, they parted. He hit free agency and realized, well, there's nothing better out here. Like, that's the only thing I can think of. And then so they both were like, okay, and came to terms on something that then worked, because shortly after the 49ers released him, the Ravens then re-signed their fullback. So it's like, okay, he was not having a return over there, like to have his retirement where he started or any of that bullshit, because so that's out the window. And it was just like, there's not too many teams out there that even use a fucking fullback anymore. So like, where did you think you're going to go? When you're old, like, you're the best fullback in the league, but when there's only 4 of you, like,
and that's the thing. That's the thing. There's only a handful of fullbacks in the league, a handful of teams that actually use a fullback in their offense. So it's slim pickings, right? He wasn't going to many places. So I'm sure the search was very fast for him. And I think from a 49er standpoint, it's just like it was an economic thing, I'm sure. Because I think his cap number was like $6 million or something. So they wanted to lower that. So it was like, hey, leave, and then hey, we'll bring it back, but we got to rework the contract. And I think that's what they did. Well, that's obviously what they did. So it benefited them, and it just benefits Juice because, it's a place he knows. Like he never wanted to leave in the first place. And maybe he could hit that 10-year mark, which is a coveted thing, to be with the 49ers for 10 years. So I think it worked out good for both the 49ers and Kyle Juszczyk. It's just weird the way it went down. Like, why couldn't they say, hey, man, we can't afford you. Go shop, see if you get a trade, or, see if a team will sign you. If not, maybe we'll just restructure you or something. I don't know. I don't know what the cap implications of that would have been. Who knows? But it's just weird the way it went down.
So Kyle talked on the radio today and said, the financial restrictions we're under are a real thing. which is why they released him rather than pay him the $4.1 million base salary he was due for the 2025 season on his old contract. Juice then talked to some teams to find out what was available to him before deciding to stay in place. He says, they put it in my court whether I wanted to be released or continue to negotiate a pay cut, Juice said. I think it's good to see what your market is, so they gave me the opportunity to do that. Me and my agent, we went to work and we had some interested teams. We explored those possibilities. Ultimately, Juice says San Francisco is where he wanted to be. It was too much to leave home, he said. I wanted to be a Niner, and we were able to get to a number I was comfortable with, and we made a deal, and I couldn't be happier.
There you go.
End quotes.
Yep.
So much for that. So much for me thinking the offense was catching up with recent times.
Well, it still could be. You never know. Yeah. Maybe he's used a bit differently this year. We'll see what happens.
Is he getting used? One
can only hope. One can only hope.
That's my problem, is that we pay this guy $4 million a fucking season to hold fucking CMC's hand, to fucking use him. You and love him so much. He talked about he's this offensive fucking weapon.
But you ignore him. And he can be. We've seen him make plays.
Yeah. But it's no hate on Juice. It's hate on Kyle for not fucking using him.
Exactly. And it's the same thing like we just talked about with Jordan Mason, how we pounded the table, get Mason on the field. We've talked about, hey, give Juice some plays. We've seen him year after year somehow he gets open. He tends to get open. Well, use him. If he's ignored in that fashion, use him more. And dude, it doesn't make sense to only give the ball to Debo and CMC all game when you got plenty of other weapons around that you can use and keep the defense off balance. So hopefully, I'm just being hopeful that this is the year the light bulb goes off in Kyle's head and he's like, all right, no more Debo. I can sprinkle the ball around to these other guys a whole lot more and actually open up this offense more.
Yeah. Monica, good to see you. I was just thinking about you the other day. I was looking at my Twitch, going through my Twitch DMs, and I had seen your name on there, and I was like, oh, I wonder how Monica's doing. So it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Last call to get into the duck races. So far, there's 8 of you. Let me give you your guys' numbers so you know which duck is yours. Dawn, number 1. Alberto, number 2. Tommy, number 3. Miriah, 4. Sin, 5. Jay, number 6. Corona is 7. And Lawrence is 8. So last call. Let me share these ducks.
That's right. Enter a duck. Just put a duck emoji in the chat. Not too late to enter. The cards are fire. So you want to get in.
All right. And this up here.
Oh, here we go. One is like the colors of one of the cards. Look at that. Look at number 1.
Yeah. Number 1.
I'm not saying it's rigged, but it might be rigged, y'all. No, I'm stop.
Number 1 looks just like this.
Yeah. The Ricky P card. Yep.
Done. All right. So, how are we going to do this?
Why does my duck look like a girl? Because you's all bad. No, let me stop.
Let me
Couldn't
shorten
resist.
this. So this is what we're gonna do. We'll do 4 races. Whoa, not 10 minutes. Good Lord. 30 seconds each. All right. So the first race
I changed the pink. Okay.
is gonna be for Devo. That's the winner of this first race will get the Debo Elite deck. The winner of the second race will get the numbered Jacob Cowling.
Very awesome. Very awesome.
The winner of the third race will get the numbered Dre Greenlaw. And the winner of the fourth race will get Ricky P. All right. So good luck. Good luck. You guys changed clothes. Look at the number 2.
I know. It's all distinguished. What's up with
That's
that?
Alberto. Looking like an old-time gangster.
Yep.
All right. Good luck. Where do I press? Okay, start right here, maybe. Let's go. Yep. Let me see. Is the whole thing on there? Yeah.
I'm just cruising along. Oh. Oh, 4 is pulling out to the lead.
4. That's who is
4,
that?
5, 6
Miriah.
breaking away. Oh.
5.
Oh, look at 3 making a run. Look at 3 making a run. Look at 3 making a run.
Tommy.
There you go.
Tommy. All right.
Congrats, Tommy.
Devo, race 1. Congrats. Race again? Yes. All right. This is for Jacob Cowling. Good luck.
3 taking steroids. Is that why he's all spotted? Been shooting up. 3 on them roids. Oh, he said I'm the greatest. Who's taking this one? This might be a number 2 race. Wait for it. Oh, there goes 8 breaking out. Oh, 2. Oh, uh-oh. 8's got a lead. Can he hold on? Boom.
It's a number of Jacob Cowling. Congrats. All right. Race number 3, the numbered Dre Greenlaw.
Papa J said my duck is mid. He's just waiting for his card.
Yep.
Right? Yeah. He didn't want them other cards.
Practice laps in.
You know?
All right. Good luck, little ducklings. For Dre Greenlaw.
Oh, it's for Big Play Dre. This is something right here. Who's going to take it? Papa J, your duck is a practice squad player. So got jokes.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Lawrence coming in.
Maybe another one.
Oh,
snap.
Back to back.
Look at that. Came to play.
Congrats, Lawrence. So both numbered are going to you. And the last one for Ricky P.
For that sweet Ricky P card. This is the one you want.
All right. Good luck.
I know.
Number 6.
7. Uh-oh. Let's see if somebody
Corona
will storm and make a run. 4 inching up. Oh, there goes 3. 3 on them roids.
There it goes.
3 on them roids. It's 3 on them roids.
Tommy. Tommy and Lawrence. Their ducks are ready to play.
Yep.
All right. Let me just label these so I don't get all screwed up here. There we go. Congrats. Lawrence, I need to get your new address. All right. Both needs to be suspended for 3 games.
Yeah. 3 and 8. Yeah, we know they on the PEDs. Don't even drug test them. We can see it. 3 was all spotted and shit.
Let's talk about those other Ducks, the Oregon Ducks, since John Lynch is at the Oregon Ducks Pro Day today. There's a whole list of players over there. So let me pull it up. And quite a few of these players I saw, like the cornerback, Muhammad, he didn't, or I think he didn't run his 40, or he either improved his 40 a lot. Like a lot of his numbers from that they just did at the combine, like he improved a lot of his numbers. I think it was Tez Johnson ran a faster 40, or his 40 for the first time, vice versa. One of those was for the first time, and one ran a faster than they did at the combine. So we got Derek Harmon, and these are where the PFF has them numbered on their big board. So D-line Derek Harmon, which is ranked 22 on PFF's big board. We got tackle Josh Connerly, which is pretty, ranked high for a tackle. Edge Jordan Birch. You got tight end Terrence Ferguson. I know a lot of people I've seen like that tight end a lot.
Okay.
Linebacker Jeffrey Bassa, maybe. Obviously wide receiver Tez Johnson. I like him a lot. He's fast and big too. D-line Jamari Caldwell. Got quarterback Dylan Gabriel. Tackle Johnny Cornelius. We got running back Jordan James. And cornerback Jabbar Muhammad. So let me see, because I have on this other page, let me just read this real quick. This was on the cornerback. So he's currently projected as a day 3 pick. So yeah, he's the one. He didn't run the 40 at the combine a few weeks ago, but he did at his pro day. He also improved his vertical jump from his scores at the combine. He recorded 29.5 inch vertical at the combine and improved that by 2 inches today at his pro day. And then he ran a 4.47 on his 40 today. So pretty freaking fast. And then let me see. I had that wide receiver, especially after the whole Debo trade. I've been seeing a lot of people interested in this wide receiver.
Says Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me look real quick and see what his numbers ended up being today. Oh no, so Tez Johnson does not run 40-yard dash at Oregon Pro Day. Reacts to time from NFL Combine, which was, so who was the numbers that I seen earlier? Because this wasn't the person either. It was a big, maybe it was that cornerback.
Maybe, because I just
numbers
looked at
I saw
Johnson. It says he's 5'10".
5 foot. Yeah, this has him listed 5'9" and 7'8".
Yeah.
The guy I saw was like a huge guy and like ran hella quick. So this wasn't him, because they have him and he's listed at 154 pounds. So definitely not him.
Yeah.
But he ran a 4.51, which was 29th out of 39 receivers to run.
Right.
But yeah, there's been quite a few. A lot of the schools' pro days are coming up now, and there's it says it's tiny. And there's been like scouts, different 49ers, this, that, them, 49ers, blah, blah, blah. So many freaking different positions of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, actually John Lynch is on hand himself. So
yeah,
John, find us somebody good, John.
yeah, it's got to be a player or two there that they're interested in, because it seems like there's a whole contingent there.
Yeah, and
So
especially
they're taking this one
these
seriously.
guys, they're all ranked to go pretty high. So
Yeah.
you got an edge, D-line.
Mm-hmm.
If you're just looking in the top 116 players, we'll say on PFS big board, but there's right there's quite a few players that we need. 3 D lines, you got a tackle, a linebacker, tight end.
Stuff we need.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could assume like PFF isn't the end all, the be all, but most likely some of those guys on the 49ers big board as well.
Mm-hmm.
So they want to get a firsthand look at them. So there's some names there to watch out for.
Let me see, because there's a list of all the pro days. Let me see. Did they already have theirs? Travis Hunter.
I don't know.
I seen, that's what I'm trying to find. Yeah,
yes.
This was this of when each school has theirs. So you guys can see this, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, where'd it go? Okay. So we're currently here. Yeah. So there was a few. Yeah, today. Shit. Central Arkansas, Memphis, Northwestern, Oregon, South Carolina, Virginia, Wofford. Look, tomorrow, a whole shit ton of them. Akron, Alabama A&M, Idaho, Kent, Minnesota, San Jose, Stanford. So look, each day there's like a whole handful. Dang, look at March 24th. UNLV.
It's not showing up on the screen.
No?
Nope, just the search results are on the screen right now.
Hold on. Let me remove this and reshare them.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's in a different browser or something, but yeah.
All right.
There it is, yeah.
So let me go back up here since you guys didn't see. So here we are, March 18th. So we currently, all those schools have their pro days today. March 19th. But look, each day, like there's a shit ton.
Yeah, Saturday.
Look at March
Sunday,
24th.
My God.
Yeah. March 25th. So we're I hate when this shit does that. So we're definitely going to be hearing, a lot about, different 49ers, so-and-so is at this pro day. And a lot of, definitely too, a lot of the numbers for the guys that didn't test, whether they were coming back from injury or they were just waiting to test at their school. There's a shit ton of people that didn't test at the combine and were waiting to do it at their school's pro day. So we'll start hearing, updates on different players' numbers and all that shit this, in the next couple weeks as well. Last thing, I guess, for me is the Tabor Pepper release and signing this old ass guy and his replacement, like to replace him, is old as freaking dirt. It's like, what did it? And like, I don't care, but like, what did he do to cause him to be released? Like, was he bad at long snapping? Like, I thought he was a pretty good long snapper.
Yeah.
Like, I never heard like nobody bitching that he wasn't doing his job or that the kicker and punter were failing because of long snapping or, nothing like that. It's like the kicker and the punter are the ones you need to be fucking replacing. Like what?
Yeah.
What did Tabor Pepper do?
Yeah. Like I don't recall ever seeing any high snaps, any low snaps, right? Everything was on target, quick.
Yeah, I don't know.
This has been the biggest head scratching move the entire offseason. Like forget all the rest of that other crap. It was like out of all players, him and you're saving just a mere 1.2 million.
Yeah, what if this old ass guy sucks in game? Like,
yeah, and you talk about wanting to get younger, and you bring in the oldest guy in the league.
They could have came. I would have went in.
It was the weirdest thing ever. But hey, what do we know? Maybe they see something we don't. Who knows? Maybe this guy can throw a little bit, and they want a long snapper who can throw. Who knows? But this was weird. It was just weird. Out of all people, to see his name in the transaction wire, like what? Yeah.
At least get like a free aid, like a young guy, somebody that's coming out, like an undrafted guy coming out of college or something. Like the oldest motherfucker that you could find.
Mm-hmm. Like you go out and
what's up, Dion McNiner?
You talk about wanting to be younger and all this stuff, and then you go out and you sign Moses to come in and play. It's like this dude older than dirt. What is going on?
Yeah, I didn't understand. That was just a weird move all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And I don't care regardless, but it just didn't make any sense. Like what?
Yeah, it's just a head scratcher.
Like replace the freaking kicker and punter. Like shit. They're the ones that are ass.
Mm-hmm. Like we need to upgrade at center, right tackle. Let's see some movement there. Nope. Long snapper. Ooh. That's the juicy transaction we've been waiting for all off season, faithful.
And right after he had just been talking about, oh, I'm safe, this year I'm under contract, yada yada, and then
Yep. Yeah, like nope.
No, you ain't.
Come to the office, bring your playbook.
Nobody better be safe thinking they're safe around
here. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe they were sending a message. Players are getting too confident, too comfortable. We need to send a message. Bring in the long snapper.
Yeah, we talked about him, Dion. They said he's too busy playing Pokemon cards. He's not practicing lawn snapping, so he's out of here.
Too busy opening Pokemon cards. Watching One Piece. You gotta go. Get your anime ass up out of here. Let me stop. I like anime. But it's just I know, getting smacked up on the field. We can't have that. You gotta go.
How dare you have your teammates' backs and get smacked? You're out of here.
Right? I know, right? How dare you take one for the team? Gotta go.
Oh my god. I don't know what the hell this fucking team doing this last season. It's crazy. But I just have told myself I'm refused to fucking let this shit bother me in my fucking real life. I got enough fucking problems to have to worry about this motherfucking team. So I just have to laugh through the pain, okay?
Yeah. And it's only March. There's still a whole lot of off season to go. You still got the draft and then your after draft wave of free agency where they pick up the undrafted guys and the vets that's still on the street, all that good stuff to shape the roster. So we just got to the beginning. So you can't do nothing but laugh and have fun with this stuff. And they clearly have a plan and they're sticking to it. Yeah. No matter what we say or, no matter what Steph says or Brad or anyone else, they're sticking to their guns and doing what they got to do.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of 49ers fans were holding on hope that the 49ers were going to sign, what's that guy the Eagles had just signed? The D-line, Azeez Ojulari.
The Azeez guy, yeah.
And then it comes across the freaking notifications that he signs for $4 million with the fucking Eagles. It was why do we keep letting people go there? I don't care that we didn't get him, but just stop letting the Eagles sign people. How do they keep having money I just don't. Why does everybody nobody else has money problems but us?
Well, think about the NFC East teams. Like the Giants are giving them all these good players. And like Dallas and Washington could use some of these guys. Like, dude, like how does the Giants GM still have his job? Is the biggest mystery going on right now.
He's a fucking
like, dude. You've blown it so many times. Ugh.
Already the Saquon thing, that should have been it.
That should have been it right there.
After Saquon just went and won the fucking Super Bowl, like that guy shouldn't even be the GM this fucking season.
Especially when the owner stood in his office and told him, if he goes there, I'm not going to be able to sleep at night. And sure enough, he signs there. Then they win the Super Bowl. I'd have called that dude on the phone immediately. You don't even come to work tomorrow. Don't even show up. Just goodbye. I'll send you your last check. Don't even show up.
Good. Talk about the damn he's like the freaking GM of the fuckers that sent Luka to the Lakers. NFL side, like Jesus.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here. McNiner says the odd makers still have us winning the West, even after the heart-stopping move of cutting the long snapper.
I know. Bold prediction by the odds makers,
Aaron Rodgers needs to just fucking retire. Like, why go make another team and like an entire team of players miserable and get a whole front office and coaches fired? Like, just fucking retire. Damn. Like, you have enough money. Like, what? You suck. So it's time. Like, I don't know what, like, these players that just want to keep playing on, like, way past their time, like ride out with some fucking dignity. Like, why leave the game when you're a complete freaking ass?
Yeah. I don't see how a team would even want him at this point. Like, dude,
fucking headache.
You're exactly. You're a headache. You're a cancer, and you're not performing that well. Like, you ain't worth it. I'd rather get a young guy that I could build with for the next 10 years, hopefully.
Yeah.
Not some guy here who could be here 1 year and be like, I'm going to the dark place and see what I can do.
Shit with the young players. Like, he doesn't so your team's like set up for fucking failure right away.
Right. You're not set up for long-term success.
Crazy. Ugh. Yeah. I've been seeing that too. Rodgers to the Steelers, like Tomlin with Rodgers. I mean, he needs to go to a team where the coach has enough balls to actually be able to put him in his place, you know, like, and not let him just fucking run shit. So hopefully Tomlin could be that person. I don't know. Like, I don't, know how hard he is on his players or whatnot, but like, I still can't even in shock. Like, can't believe that the Jets literally let him go in there and switch up shit from top to fucking bottom. Like, I'm bringing in every fucking person I want. All these young players that were good last year, fuck them, they're out of here. Like, sit your asses on the bench. Like, oh my god. Like, nope, this head coach out of here. It's
the coach's fault.
And they continue to be ass. Like,
ignore the fact that they have the number one defense in the league. It's their fault we're not winning games.
So bad.
The craziest thing ever.
My god. I'm so glad that, man, that wasn't us. And people still like talk about trying to bring him here to the 49ers. Like, why would you want to fucking do that? Like,
exactly.
The only reason you should want to do that is if you're not a fan of this team.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a 49ers fan, you should not want that.
Right. Like, I can see Seahawks fans wanting that. Oh, please go there. Please go. Like Packers fans. Oh, yeah. They're like, oh, yeah. Aaron Rodgers should go there. Oh,
exactly.
Yeah. Then we could beat them in the playoffs.
Us in the playoffs. Yeah.
Exactly.
Man.
Oh, my goodness.
No, thank you. I'd rather have no fucking quarterback.
You know what I mean?
Just a center.
Bring back Josh Johnson for all that.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Man. All right. What else you got going on this week?
East Coast Red and Gold show tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Wayne Breezy is joining us, so we should have fun discussion. Everybody tap in.
Sounds like a grand old time. And please make sure if you're watching this now or back on replay, if you're not subscribed to Stay Faithful VIP, that you go over there and hit that sub button. The link is also in the description box of this video. In case you can't type those words yourself, you can just hit the link and it'll take you right there. It's free. Hit the subscribe. We appreciate it. We'll be back next Monday and Tuesday. No, I don't think Monday, but we'll be back next Tuesday to talk 49ers, NFL, whatever's going on. We appreciate everybody that came through. Congratulations to the winners. And yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your week. We're out of here. Peace.